Hi, welcome back to my channel. My name is Kat, and this is Biblio Obscura. So I like to read dark and weird books, even better if they are translated and have queer elements. So today I'm doing a haul. I don't normally do them, only a few times a year, because I rely heavily on my library. So most of these are ob shop books, which is thrift store books. There is in fact only one new book in this pile, which was a Christmas gift. So without further ado, we're gonna get into it, starting like sequentially, I guess. So from an op shop haul, I have the picture of Dorian Gray. I'm trying to build up classics on my shelves, which I have really loved. One of my degrees is a BA in English literature, and so I have read a lot of classics. I really want to talk about them. I always just get nervous because I'm not technically like a classics channel, but there are many classics I do love and many I hate. But yeah, this is one of the ones that I love, and I think it's such a good intro. So I have already read this and I really, really love it, and I'm hoping to build up classics that I think are worth my daughter's time. She is 3. So by the time she's up to reading classics, I hope to have at least one shelf full of classics, thrifted classics that I think are worth it. And this is definitely it. I'm sure that you know what this is about. Another one, which is famous in Australia, but I'm not sure if it is famous anywhere else. This is Tomorrow When the War Began by John Marsden. I am usually not a war reader. However, this is one of the most popular like high school texts in Australia. So I thought I would give it a go because I assume my daughter will be reading it. This is about Ellie and some 6 of her friends, and they're teenagers, and they go on a camping trip in the outback, like out away from their town, when war breaks out and they are told not to come home and to stay safe. And it's like a survival story. It's like, you know, every American high schooler reads Of Mice and Men, The Great Gatsby, and, you know, like those kind. This is the Australian version of that. This is like everyone reads it. And then, of course, a Palahniuk. So I'm working my way through Chuck Palahniuk. I like his weird mind, and it just depends if I'm in the vibe for it. So this is called Diary, and I really love the cover. It's very cool. It's a coma diary kept by Misty as her husband lies senseless in a hospital after a suicide attempt. So it's talking about their life and how they have come to this point. And knowing Palahniuk, I'm interested. Normally that synopsis wouldn't get me, but it's gonna be weird. I mean, it has like a bloody bucket on the front, so hopefully it'll be gruesome. And then during that same trip, I got Prophet Song by Paul Lynch. This is super divisive, but Jen Campbell, who I really like her reading taste, she recommended it. This is about a mother of 4 who is also a scientist, and one late night someone knocks on her door, and it's the secret police there to interrogate her husband. So it says like, Ireland is falling apart and they are looking for people, and her husband disappears and she's caught in a nightmare as society is unraveling. This won a lot of awards and it intrigued me, and then obviously I saw it in the op shop and there's really nothing to lose because it costs $3. Okay, next is what my husband got me for my birthday. So this is Gunk Baby by Jamie Marina Lau. I've never heard of it before. So it's about Lene, who spent her childhood moving between different countries. She decides to open a healing studio. However, it gets a little weird because she does the art of ear cleaning. And as people are talking to her, she is taking in what they tell her. And it says, what if the person who is saying they're healing you is out to destroy you? So yeah, it sounds weird, and I haven't heard about it at all. And the fact that gunk is in the title, and I know that they're talking about like earwax gunk, is gross to me. So yeah. Also, he got me a Chuck Palahniuk. This is Lullaby. It's about a reporter investigating sudden infant death syndrome, and he notices that all of the children were read the same poem from the library, and it's a culling song used in an ancient African spell for euthanizing sick or old people. Normally I don't read books where children die, but maybe it'll be okay because it's Palnic. We'll have to like test it out because like I said, I have a 3-year-old daughter, so I'm always sensitive reading that kind of stuff around her age because it gives me like mom anxiety. Next is one that I got on a girls trip with my friend when we went to like a random town, and it's an op shop I will probably never go to again, and they had 2 Hermann Hesses. So I really love Hermann Hesse. I've read 4 of his books and they are all really highly rated, and these are ones I never even heard of and haven't read. So this is Journey to the East, which is a haunting allegorical novel as the narrator travels through time and external and internal worlds in search of ultimate truth. Yep. And this one is look at that. Look at that cover. Man, so good. It distills ideas that Hermann Hesse expressed in different forms throughout his life. Quotations arranged according to subjects as politics, knowledge, consciousness, humor, love, and death. So if you don't know, Hermann Hesse was a Western writer who was very interested in themes of Eastern philosophy. And some of his most famous works are Demian, Narcissus and Goldmund, and Siddhartha. Like a lot of people have to read Siddhartha in school. And yeah, I've never read these before, so I was absolutely thrilled to find them in an op shop, like randomly in Australia. And then another op shop haul was Foe by Ian Reid, which you will have seen. This is in my 25 for 2025. Everyone keeps telling me I will love Ian Reid, and I'm excited. I put this and his book We Spread on my list. This is about a woman who lives in an isolated area, and she is offered the deal to have her husband go and work on a remote location, and she will be sent someone else to help out on their farm. And it's about her decision. And I love the cover so much. I hope that the beetles do play a role. I love scarabs or June beetles, whatever they are. And then the other one is Bunny by Mona Awad. I have already read this one and it is delightfully weird. I think I gave it 3.5 or 4, but it's definitely one that I wanted on my shelves. Just look at how delightful this is. How can you resist for like $3? This is about a girl who doesn't really fit in at her university, and the cool girls, known as the bunnies, decide to take her under their wing, and things get weird. So yeah, I'm sure you will have heard of this because it's championed by like a lot of people on BookTube, so there you go. And the last book on this haul is one that my husband gave to me for Christmas. This is a special edition of The Song of Achilles by Madeline Miller, which is one of my top books of all time. And I have an op-shop edition that I obviously read and loved, but this edition is absolutely just stunning. So I'm very, very, very happy about this edition, and I will absolutely never be reading it because look at it! Look at it! But I will love to just have it on my shelves and look at it and love it. So the version that I have is this one, which I got from an op shop, and it has even a sticker on the front. So like, look at this. I mean, how can you even compare? Yeah, so I am just so happy and grateful that he got it for me for Christmas. Yeah, and that is my haul for like the last 6 months, I would say. Let me know which books you have picked up recently, and I will talk to you in another video soon. Lots of love.